Shalom. Call Halam La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Haracha'a Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. This is the brother Zion Amawan coming at you with another lesson to feed the lambs through the Holy Spirit. Haracha'a Kodash, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and to the point. And in this lesson, we're going to get into cash in hand. This cryptocurrency body implant will secure your cyber cash stash. All right. Cash in hand. This cryptocurrency body implant will secure your cyber cash stash. And what actually sparked this video was I had a notification, all right, that uh it was a comment on one of my lessons going into what will you do when you can't buy or sell anything without your UN mandated digital identity CHIP. Okay. And in this lesson I was going into uh um ultimately the end game, the end goal is these globalists, these global elite, they want to CHIP, all right, the entire earth. All right. But Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put a monkey wrench in the efforts of Esau Edom, and he's not even going to get a chance to CHIP the whole earth. Okay. Now, also in this universal basic income, artificial intelligence will in fact be on the forefront in this digital infrastructure. There will be no cash. All right. Everyone is basically a slave to the elite. Okay. They will be in prison cities, quarantine, cities, 15-minute prison cities. Okay. That is the end game. There's going to be a lot of resistance, and these elites have planned for that. All right. These elites have planned for that. All right. There's a lot of people that's going to starve because they didn't want to take the CHIP. All right. That just, starve, Esau Edom has prepared for that too. So, things are going to change in this digital infrastructure. All right. And just like how you have this guy, he have a personal account. His name is Bruce Kolaski, and there's a series of numbers under his name. That is going to be your CHIP identification number. That's your account number. You're going to use that for everything. It's like a prison number. You're going to use it for everything. You're going to be identified by that number, because that number means your entire well-being on this side in the eyes of Esau Edom. You're going to use that number to log into your accounts, to log in to a YouTube account. You're going to use that, number for a PlayStation account. You're going to use that number for everything. You're going to use that number, to purchase certain things, to go into certain stores. You name it. You're going to use it. Okay. And it's all with the wave of a hand. It's not like you're going to be standing there typing in things like a damn phone or a damn computer. No, just the wave of a hand, man. Now, in this comment, this person, Nancy Clark Nancy, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but they have said, thanks for the breakdown. I need some advice. I have a SafePal wallet with USDT. And I have the seed phrase, mistake turkey blossom warfare blade until the bachelor falls squeeze today flea guitar. What is the best way to send them to Binance? That's just confusion. I don't even see what are you trying to ask? All right. Number one. Number two, it don't matter what type of cryptocurrency you may have. Whatever USDT, whatever, you're going to lose everything if you're not a part of the sovereign class. You're going to lose everything. You're not going to be able to get a car, a house, or nothing without a universal basic income. And usually a universal basic income You're gonna be stuck somewhere in a damn prison city somewhere. Because once they roll this UN mandated CHIP, once they uh once they mandate this CHIP and you're being found outside and you don't have it, you're gonna be a fugitive. You either gonna be a pilgrim in the woods somewhere trying to stay out the way, or you're gonna be in a prison quarantine facility, man. You know? They can easily raise up the state of emergency and let all these executive orders go at the same time. It's tons of them. They're going to control the media infrastructure. They're going to control food rations, food consumption, everything. You name it. They're going to control you to the uttermost of when you can go to sleep, man. Okay? So it don't matter what type of cryptocurrency that you're going to use and how I can send them to Binance. That don't mean nothing. Because it all boils down to the CHIP. And if you ain't got the CHIP, you're going to be ostracized out of society. You're only going to use cryptocurrency for a certain amount of time. It's not like during the time of the MOTB when it's mandated, you just going to be out here, this whole e-commerce fucking guru somewhere in Fiji on a laptop checking your damn stats, checking your logistics and metrics. That's going to be dead. Because if you're not a part of the sovereign class, you're not going to have anything. You're going to have the basic minimum universal basic income with a social credit score at the end of the day. Now, I found this article, all right, from computerweekly.com, cash in hand, this cryptocurrency body implant will secure your cyber cash stash. All right. And as you can see, there's a hand, right? And you got the CHIP in the yellow. You see, you can't do nothing without this thing. You can't even wash your clothes or get food for the house. You can't have an email. You can't use the computer. Okay, you can't pay for stuff. You can't even unlock your house with that thing, man. You can't even go inside the house without the CHIP. You got to scan your damn hand just like a damn Red Roof Inn hotel. You can't travel, passports. You can't even have Wi-Fi without that thing, man. And also, you can't even go on the internet. So you're going to be using the CHIP for everything. So cryptocurrency don't mean a damn thing, because you are going to be ostracized out of society if you don't have the CHIP. Okay. And also, you're not going to be trading, all right, all the way until the chariots come. All right. Because they're going to end that cryptocurrency. You're only going to use that cryptocurrency before they tell you that's worthless. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. You need to put all your eggs in one basket with Yahweh Shema Shai. Because in that day, if you don't got the Lord, you're done. And the Lord gonna put the spirit on you to take that CHIP thinking that you're gonna be in a good case, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai gonna make it to where you get a missile. Let's read this. Cash in hand. However, Danish firm by CHIP just announced that its human micro CHIP implant will make sure your crypto cash is always close at hand by storing it literally inside your hand. You hear that? So how are you going to transfer it to Binance is what you was asking, through the CHIP. How about that? Now what? You can't use the CHIP, all right, for what you want. You're going to use it for everything. You see? This is the before. This is after. When it's in your hand or elbow, all right, your kneecap, it don't fucking matter. If you got the CHIP, you're done. Now, These implantable rice grain size C-hips are nothing new. They've been a popular party trick at tech conferences for a number of years now. Okay? They been had this. They had this since the 80s. They was already C-hipping people then. You got people that's walking around that been C-hip for 20 years already. Letting the wannabe body modders exchange digital business cards, open hotel room doors, make payments, and even use public transport. You see? So, they are getting them through gradualism and convenience. You don't have to do much. You can do this. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then they do it. It's going to be the same thing when they roll out the C-hip over here in the Americas in the West. Same thing. They're going to have commercials. They're going to have incentives. They're going to have, financial incentives. Yeah, man. All your SafePal wallet, it'll be safe if you just get this C-hip. They already telling you right here what they're going to do. This is not about if, it's about when. And currently you can do this right now on that C-hip if you already got one. You can go get a C-hip right now. You can go get you a C-hip right now and convert your entire house to where you can use the C-hip in the house. You can do that right now. It's only a matter of time before they tell you that you gotta have it. Otherwise, you can't live your life. Your kids can't go to school. You won't be able to trade to Binance or whatever the hell. Like I said, you're only going to use cryptocurrency for a certain amount of time and you're done. All right. Now, the Danish firm says it is now working on a system that could allow cryptocurrency payments simply by waving your hand over a reader. You hear that? So this is the connection of the C-hip and the network to the bank. So you got the Ripple network, and it's going to roll to the Ripple Connect to your bank instantaneously. That's how a universal basic income going to pop in your account instantly and get, deducted instantly too. Because it ain't all about, deposits. Jake get caught up in the deposits of things. Yeah, man. They love to hear that green button chime on their damn phone. But it's going to be a UBI. And about 3 seconds later, all of your deductions go out. In about 3 seconds. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to have cryptocurrency when the UBI rolls out globally. Oh, that's going to be dead. Because the only ones that's going to be wealthy is the elite. It's going to be Hunger Games for the rest of us. Watch that movie Hunger Games. It was the have and have-nots. That's literally what it's going to be. So don't think you finna get a Ferrari and think you just finna show off how much credits you got. You're going to be showing off that social credit score. That's what you're going to be doing. But anyway, wave and pay. Sweden is one country where body modding has gathered a strong momentum. Since 2017, travelers with state-owned rail operator SJ have been able to use, I ain't going to say that, you can read them letters, hand implants instead of paper tickets in collaboration with Swedish firm Biohacks, U.S. vending machine company 3 Square Market began offering C-hip implants to its staff last year. The implant enabled workers to open doors, log into their computers, use the photocopier, and naturally pay at the company's vending machines. A popular move with staff, but one garnered international condemnation for privacy activists and even religious groups. You hear that? So, with this C-hip, all right, it isn't just the convenience part. So don't get caught up in that. That's the narrative that they pushing. Yeah, man, it'll be easy to identify you. You'll be able to open up doors without, fumbling with keys. You can do this and that. That's just the bells and whistles and the tricks and the smoke and mirrors of things. It is ultimately to track you. They can track your finances. They can track what you buy online, what you don't buy. Let's just say you want to go get some gas and you're not essential and you try to get some gas just because you can just get up and go because you've been used to doing it and your card decline or your C-hip decline or something like that. Because once they go into this, universal basic income, it's going to be gradual, just like how they presented the C-hip to you. Eventually, it's going to go into you going to have to get it or consequences and repercussions. It's going to be gradual. The same way. The same way, man. All right? So you're not going to, you'll be using this thing for everything. All right? Now let's go to Revelation. No, let's go to Ezekiel first. Ezekiel 7. I'll go to verse 12. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. You see? So, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to lose everything, man. They're not going to have those businesses, those mom and pop shops that they done put up in the hood and put up in the communities. They're going to lose everything. Okay, this financial system, this financial infrastructure, this current, monetary system is ending. It's crashing. It's shutting down. Everything is going to be changed. It's going to be changed into a digital infrastructure, all right, where you can't do anything without this C-hip. It all boils down to the C-hip. Even in the last video and this video and many, many other videos that brothers have been doing from the elder apostles all the way on down throughout the four corners of the earth. We've been saying the same thing. We've been blowing the trumpet. We've been letting y'all know, like, hey, this is inevitable. This is inevitable. This ain't no if type of situation. This is a when type of situation. When they tell you, you got to use it. Because at this point, we only waiting to hear when you can't use paper money no more. That is literally where we at right now with this whole C-hip ordeal. When you can't use paper money no more. That is literally where we're at right now. If ands, buts about it. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. You hear that? For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. You're not going to recover. You're not going to get a relief package from this thing, man. All right. It's going to be some lemon juice and it's bitter and sour and you're going to have to drink it, man. Everybody going to have to drink it. But if you are already occupied in prophecy, you're not trying to save your life. You know, you try to save your life with crypto and all. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with having crypto. You got brothers in the camps that, trade crypto, but they not focused on the crypto. They're just something they do in their spare time. You know, just trade, stocks and stuff. You got brothers that trade stocks and stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you make it your salvation, that is when there's something wrong with that. You can't buy your way to the chariot. If you get that C-hip, you only going to use it for a certain amount of time before you get a missile that's going to blow up on the top of your head. You know? So let's go to Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. You hear that? So you're not going to be trading cryptocurrencies and nothing like that. You know, you only going to do it for a certain amount of time, and he going to cut that the hell off very, very quickly. The same way he tell you can't use money no more, money is still going to be circulating and stuff like that. That's why, like, in that time, you know what I'm saying? Like when they tell you that you can't use the paper money no more, you still going to have people using that cash. And that day is good to have a lot of ones and a lot of fives because people ain't going to give you no change. And then eventually that's going to stop. And then you going to have to use this UBI. You're going to have to use it. And from that point, that is where we draw the line. And we not even fucking with that. Excuse my Portuguese, man. When they tell you that you got to put this C-hip under your skin, that is where we draw the line. Because you already using the digital infrastructure right now. I'm using it right now. Everybody in the world is. You know, when you got Cash App, Zelle, stuff like you are using the digital infrastructure. It's just going to be in the point where you're going to get it in C-hip form now. You know, it's going to be C-hip form. And once it turned into C-hip form, we draw the line. No. La'ah, which is no in the Hebrew. You know, you won't be able to get a job. You won't be able to go online. You won't be able to have a car. You won't be able to get in your house. You won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to purchase things. Your kids won't be able to go to school. You will be literally a nobody. You will be an alien to society and also a public enemy too, because you're going against what the new world order is. You are going against the elite. So they're going to search and destroy you. You know? That's why that it's important that we get our houses in order and offend less with Yahweh Shema Shai and build up that personal relationship with fear and trembling, man. You know? Reconcile with Yahweh Shema Shai. Because it's finna get real, man. Now, I'm going to get Grapho, and then I'm going to get, this will probably be it. All right, because the point been made. All right, this is Mark in the blue letter. All right, and this is the third root word, which is Grapho. You got Charigma, all right, which is a imprinted, a stamp, a badge of servitude. You got the Carax, which is sharpened to a point, and the palisade rampart. All right. And now you have Grapho, which is to write with the reference to form of the letters to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment paper, or other material, to write with reference to the contents of the writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing, things to not to be forgotten, write down, record. All right. All of your crypto information, so You are going to need the C-HIP to have crypto, and until they tell you that crypto is worthless and you got to use the US, you know what I'm saying, the UBI only. It is literally going to be that, man. All right. I don't know how much more that we need to say that. We will say it more, you know, until the famine of the word. But, we have been saying the same thing. We sound like broken records, man. All right. If you can't get this, then I don't know what to tell you. You got to have a C-HIP for everything. All right. You are in a digital infrastructure. Okay. All of your information, everything about you will be, in fact, including your cash, is going to be in your hand. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and to the point. I want to give infinite honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. We on the next one. Aparatazah. Shalom.